News Channel 5 starts now.
Just like came out of the sky.
I wasn't looking up at the sky, and it just went down. It crashed.
I thought I heard a plane go down, and I can see an explosion. I can see fire.
New images tonight of the charred crash scene.
It actually clipped telephone wires or electrical wires to begin with.
After a plane goes down in the middle of an Akron neighborhood.
Then a house, and then an embankment.
When it hit, it was immediately engulfed in flames and smoke.
This huge black smoke. And then for at least 10 minutes, it sounded like artillery going off or something. Just.
As the fire burned, the worst is confirmed.
There are no survivors in the plane.
Sources confirmed there were 9 people on that plane when it crashed. All 9 are dead tonight.
And Justin, we're hearing from one of the people who lived in the building.
I saw it on the news. I saw the whole thing in flames and falling down. Well, I just was in shock, and I was crying and upset, and I lost everything.
Chris Flanagan has been live at the scene on Mogador Road all evening.
Chris, what can we expect from the investigation moving forward?
Well, leads in it. It's a very active scene right now. It's actually a crime scene. You can see the yellow parade of the police tape here. Investigators will not remove the plane tonight. Instead, highly trained teams will do that when they arrive, working around the clock in a very methodical recovery process.
Investigators will be working around the clock, but recovery will begin in the morning.
What's going to happen tonight? We do have investigators that are investigating, how the crash happened, where the damage is at. How the plane touched down, did it, sideways or anything like that. We have investigators that are trying to work that information.
Investigators are holding the scene overnight, which needs to be gone over thoroughly.
This is a very complex situation, and it needs to be done very carefully, and everything needs to be documented well, which is one of the reasons that we're going to wait until morning light to be able to do this, to make sure we get the best possible information.
And once the sun comes up, the Summit County Medical Examiner's Office will bring in its own team of specialists.
We do at the Medical Examiner's Office have a mass fatality plan that we will be instituting here, and that's a part of our plan. So we'll be going forward with those plans.
And so will the feds. The FAA has 2 investigators here right now, 2 more on the way. Plus, a team from the NTSB is expected to arrive shortly.
We know there's family out there that want to know, is their loved one involved in this crash? And we, for that reason alone, we want to get that information, and we will get that information.
And again, that recovery process will begin in the morning. Let me